Hello and welcome to part 32. So today it is just me. It's been quite a while since I did a solo part, but today we are going to be dealing with not the first three sections because that's technically section 1. These three sections at the front here, it's all on G deck. As you can see, that's the outline for C, D, E, F, and then G at the bottom. Obviously, it's these three sections here, and it is just going to be these three at the front, because I'll just take it down the back really quick. We're going to have to start the pull on this, not this video, but this deck. The start of the pull will be going in there at some point. But I can't possibly do all of this in, this part, including the front, because it's too much, because we've got all this bit here. We've got all this bit here, and then obviously the sections at the back as well. As you can see, it's quite a lot of work to all squeeze into one video. So, I don't know. I probably will have some help for part 33, so maybe can get the rest of all this done in the next part. But I'm on my own today, because I'm actually up really early for once. Everyone else is either still in bed or just not here. So yes, I'm just going to deal with this today. I'm going to continue the Fireman's staircase going upwards as well. But yeah, it should be a relatively easy part really. So let's get straight on with it. So we're going to come to this section here. So remember, obviously, I don't need to really tell you this front bit's already been dealt with. Excuse me. So you're going to come to this section here. So you've got that bit done, and then that bit done. You're going to drop down here, and in this section the walls are a tad different. We're going to start with just a block of orange terracotta, and then the rest of the walls are going to be smooth quartz. That's why it's been marked out in this colour for a change. I have this bulkhead exposed just purely to give you a point of reference that bulkhead is there. I'm just going to cover that up when I show you this flooring. But yes, first we'll get on with the actual layout. So start at the very back of the section. So you're going to want to find your middle block really. So from the left in would be block 9, and from the right in would be block 9. So yes, just find your middle block and we shall begin. So orange terracotta, you're basically just going to do a line up like that. Okay, and then we'll deal with the little pillars. So die your out wall. So it's the third block in, isn't it? So third block up on this wall you just put in, and going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna put one there, and then you're gonna go 1, 2 to the right, and 1, 2, 3, fourth block up. You're another one there, and then 1, 2, 3, fourth block again, one there. And then from the front of that, 1, 2, 3. That is 3, isn't it? That sound kind of threw me off. Yes. So the fourth block forward from that pillar there. Just place one there. And then one to the left, and then there's going to be a doorway there, right next to this thing. And then just finish this wall off this way. Okay. And this is going to be the leading firemen. It's just going to be beds and stuff in here. But I'll show you properly, obviously. Right, we'll just deal with this left-hand side now. So 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th block that way. I don't know why it's further out this time. I thought that this would be symmetrical. If I don't like this, hold on, I'm going to have to change this. Hold on, is there a reason for that? Just let me double check. So as you can see, it's just going to be beds and stuff. But yeah, it is different even on that side, so I guess just tolerate the fact that it's not symmetrical. Change that pillar placement if you want, but I'm just going to do it as it is. So let's do this again. 1, 2, 3. And then go into the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want one there. And then 1, 2, 3, fourth block forward, another one. And then 1, 2, 3, fourth block forward, and one to the left, another one there. Right, and then going forward, 1, 2, 3, fourth block. Let's place one there. Let's finish that wall off to the left. And going to the right, it's 1, 2, and then a door. and it's leading firemen again, obviously. Like I said, it's just going to be beds and stuff. But this is how are you going to do your walls. I'm only going to build this one up just as an example. But yes, it's just the one block of orange terracotta and then the rest is quartz. Yes, but that's that bit done. Right, from this bit here, come to this block. And there's going to be one there, and then a doorway, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a 1 block gap, and 3, 1 block gap, and 3. And that is Fireman's wash place. Basically going to do the same on the other side. So I'll come back down to this bit. Right, so second block in here, 1 there, and then a door. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that was 8. Not that it really matters, but just take it up to the wall. It's, yeah, 8 altogether there. And then a 1 block gap, and 3, 1 block gap, and 3. And that's Fireman's wash place as well. Right, okay, deal with this bit here. So this bit will be, well, looking like this to you at the minute. So basically the bottom block, just replace the quartz with this orange terracotta, just a line all the way across. And then if I remember right, going off memory here, I'll double check it in a minute. 1, 2, 3. And then I think it's just bars, but like I said, I will double check this in a minute. I'm going purely off memory right now. Yeah, oh sorry, I forgot to mention that you need to do the opening first. Right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just leave a pillar on each side basically. Just opens that up. But like I said, I will double check this real quick. Yes, it is open. It's got the bars. Oh, we need to do. I don't think I did that on the other side. I might have done. Let's double check. Yes, it's there. That's fine. Yeah, just make sure obviously this is here if it's not already. Yes. So that's that. Right, so I guess we'll deal with this bit here, I guess. So, in between all of this bit here, just change the flooring to this black and white design around the fireman's staircase. It might just be planks for you at the minute. But we'll just change that real quick before we continue with the fireman's staircase. So I will give you a moment to just pause the video here. That's what you should have when you're done. Right, and assuming that you pause the video and you've done that and you've come back, hello. We'll carry on with the staircase. Let me get rid of that because I don't need it anymore. I don't need that. And I'll get rid of that. Okay, so polished deep slate. So we're just basically going to continue it up a little bit more. Nothing much. So you're going to start. You should have this. This is where yours should be left off. Basically, it's stairs there, and then a full block. And then you could put a full block under here if you wanted to make it easy for your stairs. And then it's a stairs piece again. So stairs, block, stairs. And then 2 blocks there like that. And then stairs. And then at the back of that you want 2 blocks again. I will re-go over this in a minute, just in case you've got lost a little bit. Stairs. And then we'll leave it as a block there, and it should line up with the deck above. So we started with stairs, and then you got 2 blocks behind that, and then going this way you got stairs again, and then 2 blocks behind that, and then turning this way, stairs there, 2 blocks behind that, and then stairs there, and then just a block behind that. And obviously when it comes time to pull these decks over, we will just leave this bit open around these, because they do continue up a little bit more according to that over there. Right, anyway, deal with this real quick. So we'll start with a stair piece again, so 1 there, and then the 2 blocks behind that. It's getting a little bit difficult to work with all this stuff now, lack of space. Right, stairs, and then 2 blocks behind that. Bollocks. There we go. Right, and then stairs, 2 blocks behind that, and then stairs and a full block. So I'll go over that again real quick. So we started off with stairs, and then the 2 blocks behind, and then facing that way, stairs, 2 blocks behind, and then stairs, 2 blocks behind, and then stairs and a block. And that is the Fireman staircase dealt with for now. So anyway, I will show you what this section is supposed to look like when it's done. So that's it for building that up. Excuse me. So like I said, these firemen's leading firemen, whatever they're called. Yeah, it's just beds, like bunk beds and stuff. So I mean, you could follow a similar design. And holy bollocks, I've just realised there's fucking portholes. Shite. I need to cover those. I'll go back in a minute, I'll put them in. Because I think I am going to show you window placements this time. Because they are a lot more accurate on this Titanic than they were on the 2018. So I'll show you those in a minute. Yeah, so anyway. You could just do something similar in here. Or copy this. It's entirely up to you. Nothing in that area other than what we've just done. And through here, the fireman's wash place. And I'm guessing that's some sort of sink. Little baths or something? Sinks? Something like that. Anyway, these what you might have thought might have been toilets initially. They're not. They're little cubicles for a shower. Like that's not really protecting anyone's privacy, really, is it? I mean it's just at the right level, isn't it? To reveal all to everybody. Yeah, you could put doors on there, or I don't know how you. Yeah, whatever. It's exactly the same on this side. So little cubicles in there for showers and shit. Little sinks, baths, whatever. Yeah, it's a pretty simple area in terms of decoration, really. I've just remembered about the portholes, so I think I'm going to have to get that done. Yes, they're all on this bit too. Yes, I'm going to have to pre-mark those out, I guess. So I guess I'll be right back before we carry on with the next section. I'll just mark all the portholes out. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I've done all that now. I've marked all the portholes out. But before we do that, there was something I forgot on the staircase, which was this polished andesite. This pillar, we need to carry on pulling that through as well. I did forget about that. So I'll just pull that up. Just leave it lined up with that top block there. So that's that. So yeah, I did put all the portholes in. I'll just cover them all now. I know you won't get the layout for these sections through here, but it should all line up anyway, so let's just do them all in one go. Okay, so we'll start on the left side, as if you're facing the back of the ship. Alright, so the first porthole is the second block in here. I'll put it on the black bit, I guess. You can either use pane or just a full glass block for this. I suppose I'll leave that up to you. So that one there. So 1, 2, 3, fourth block. You want another one? And then 1, 2, 3, third block. You want another one? And then just a 1 block gap and one there. Okay. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. 1, 2, 3. And that should bring you up to this wall here. So second block in, then the fourth block, and then the third block. 1 block gap there, and then the third block there. Okay, so the other side now. So second block in, and then the 1, 2, 3, fourth block, and then the second block, third block, sorry, 1, 2, 3, there we go, then a 1 block gap and another one there, and 1, 2, 3, third block, and that brings you up to that wall there. So I'll just carry on with this side, seeing as we're here. So on the other side of this wall now, you want one there, and then the third block, one there, 1 block gap, one there, and then the third block here, one there. Okay, and back on to the other side now. So the other side of this wall here, one there, and then the third block, and then 1 block gap, one there, and then the third block again there. That's this section dealt with the portholes. So we'll move on to the next section now, because why not? And all this isn't in for you right now, but don't worry about it, because like I said, all this will match up once all this goes in anyway. So I'll start right in the corner here. This might be where it might be best to use a pen, I'm not sure. No, definitely a glass block. It's up to you though if you want to put it on the white block or the black block. It's entirely up to you. I don't know really which way is best to do it. I'm not sure. But anyway, so you got that one there. 1, 2, 3, fourth block. One there. Then a 1 block gap and one there. So you've got that so far. And the third block, one there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th block there. And that's that left hand side dealt with if you're facing towards the back. Okay, so I'll deal with this other side now. Okay, so third block in from there. Then 1, 2, 3, third block again. Put it on the white one, I guess. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth block. And then the third block. And then the third block again there. And that's this section dealt with the portholes. Okay, last section. So come right up to the wall. So this is the right hand side of the ship if you're facing the back. So you've got one there, right up against this wall. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th block there. 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th block. 1, 2, 3, 4th block. 1, 2, 3, 4th block again. And then the 3rd block. And then the 4th block. And then 1, 2, 3, 3rd block there. Yes, that's that side dealt with, so I'll give you a bit of a shot of that. Okay, let's deal with this last side and then we're done with the portholes at least. So right up against this wall, that's your first one there. And then it's 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either the white block or the black one, it's up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th block. 1, 2, 3rd block. And then the 3rd block again. And then the 3rd block again. And that's the portholes dealt with, at least. At least we've got that out of the way. So that's all good, isn't it? Right. Okay. So yeah, we're all done for that section now. So yeah, once your walls are up and what do you call it? Your decoration is in. Let me get the right pieces. Smooth quartz and then right. The ceiling's going to be the set. Let's deal with that, shall I? So your deck. Let's pull these 3 here. So there. For now, just leave like a 1 block gap all the way around the staircase for now, and we'll figure it out on the next deck up for its continuation. But yeah, if you just do that around the fireman's staircases for now. But the rest of it, obviously just fill in. And your ceiling. So obviously it'll be stairs, slab, stairs, slab. It's just going to be like that. I mean, you're very familiar with this design by now, I'm sure. It's pretty much like this throughout the ship, apart from, I think, the first class dining area has got quite a unique shape to it. But yeah, you know how to do your ceilings by now, so yeah, you could do that bit. And then this area is finalised. So yes, I can leave you to do that. Pause the video if you need to, but we're going to move on to the next section in just a moment. Now it is, to my knowledge, just cabins in here. So there's no signs or anything, it is just cabins, so we shall crack on with that in a moment. Okay, so let's crack on, shall we? So I did forget to mention, I'll probably put some writing up on screen for the beginning of the last part. It was pink terracotta in here for the rest of the floor, I should have mentioned that. But in here, it's going to be red terracotta. Red terracotta for the floor. So if you want to get that changed first before we proceed, I'll give you a moment to do that before we begin. Oh yeah, pause the video, get that filled in. Right, but assuming you've done that now, I'm going to start right at the very left corner here, facing the back of the ship. And it's a 1 block gap basically, so 1, 2, 3. And then this is going to be the start of a staircase here, so 2 stair pieces there, and then 1 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the left, and then 3 there. And I suppose we could build this up now, because why not? So it's going to be 5 high altogether rather than 4. It's up to you what stair pieces you use. Me personally, I think the white one is more fitting than planks, to be honest. That's just my opinion. Pretty sure you all have your own opinions. There we go. There. Right. I suppose you could finish that bit off there like that, maybe? Yes. Anyway, obviously your deck will fit around that when it comes time. But yeah, that's that staircase dealt with anyway. So to the left of that, you got 1, and then a door, and then 1 there. And like I said, these are just cabins, so they don't need signs or anything. But we'll carry on with the rest of the layout now. So from this corner here of the staircase, 1 block gap, and then just do 2 there like that to start us off. And then it's 1, 2, 3 forward, 1 to the right, a doorway, and then 2. Then finish this line off here, and then 1 and a door, 2 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and then a door, and then 2 there. Then finish this line off here, 1 and then a door. I'm sick of saying a door already. 2 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, there. And then 1, a door, and then 3. And that's that initial bit done there. Right, so I'll deal with these cabins here that connect up to that. So from this block here, you want a 1 block gap, and we'll start off with a line there. That just follows on from that. And 1 there, and then a door, and then you're going to do a line there. 1, door, and then a line. 1, a door, and then a line. 1, a door, and then a line. They're nice and easy, aren't they? They look like T's, they look like L's. Pretty simple to follow. Right, okay. We'll start from this bit here. So from there, 1, a door, and then a line going to the right there like that. Then a doorway, and then 2 like that, and then just finish that line off there. And then from this corner here, 1, 2, 3, 4 forward, a doorway, and then a line there like that. Excuse me. And then on this bit here, the third block in, you want a door there, and then a line there like that. Then 1, and a door, and a line, a doorway, and then 3 to the left like that. And then from this block, 1, 2, 3, and then a door, and then 3 there like that. So that's that bit. So just a little bit more here to deal with. So from the very corner of this thing here, so it's this block here, you're just going to do 3, and it's a door, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to the right. Okay. And then from this block here, you want a doorway, and then a line, and a doorway there, and then 2, and a line there, and then a doorway there, and 3 like that, and then 1 there like that, so it should look like that. Yeah, and then a doorway there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. And that is the layout. So that shouldn't have affected the placement for your portholes. You should all line up okay. Obviously I will show you, but it is just cabins in here. So they're all pretty much the same design. So you show you this one here, so bunk beds. And I suppose that's a sink or something. So you've got a hopper with a dark oak trapdoor on top. Kinda cool. And then just a bit of a wardrobe, I guess. So that would be stripped spruce wood with the spruce sand there and there, and then a birch button in the middle. So it's 3 of those, and then just that. So you could do the same design or something completely different. It's up to you, but all the rooms pretty much look the same, just a different shape and different size. But yeah, they are all the same in here, so obviously there's a lot of beds in these ones. But yeah, all just the same. Oh, he's got that staircase there. Yes, I keep thinking things look different, but the way that this gets pulled out of the ship, it actually only copies the first 3 blocks. Obviously it's 4 high. That's why I look at that and I think, oh, it looks different to mine, but it doesn't. Because it's just, there's a layer being cut off the top so that we could take the ceiling out, so we could actually see all this. But yeah, all cabins in here, so yeah, you could have fun with that. You could use the birch doors, but like I said, these pale doors are now available, which they weren't when we were at this phase of designing the interior, so maybe you could use that if you want, because that was the lightest door at the time. But yeah, it's up to you what door you use. I personally would switch to pale, but that's just me. Oh, yes, so that's the first 2 sections dealt with, so that's good. We'll have to deal with in here next. Obviously you see the start of the squash court as well in this next bit. But yeah, as for this one, once you've filled it all in, obviously pull your deck around your staircase. It should look like that. I'm just not sure about this bit. I feel like should that be? Oh, fuck it, don't matter. Anyway, so fill all this in, obviously, and then pop your ceiling in, which is the same design as I've shown you here, which you are probably very, very familiar with by now. So yeah, you could do that before moving on. But yes, we have this section to deal with next. I don't think there's many signs to deal with in here, and I think whatever does need a sign has a sign already. Either that or I haven't finished marking this place out, so I'm going to take a very short breather and just double check that everything's got a sign if it needs it, but I'm not sure if it has, so I'll be right back. Okay, so it is a good job that I double checked, because there were a few bits missing in here. That staircase wasn't there, and I've marked out. These are all caged rooms there, but anything that's not got a sign now, these are just cabins here. And obviously the squash court there. So yeah, there were a few signs missing, so it's a good job I double checked. But yes, we'll make a start on this section now. I suppose start on the left, as if you're facing the back of the ship. Excuse me. Right, so I'll come down to this corner here. Right, and it's the third block forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the right. And then a door there, and then one there. And that's going to be a caged room. Okay, and then 2. And a doorway there, and then just a line all the way to the left. And that's another caged room. Okay, and then from this block here, 1, and then a door, and then 1 there, 1 to the right, and a doorway there, next to this big thing here. Okay, and then from that block there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 forward, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And that's a caged room too, so all these are caged rooms. Okay, so from here, come to the second block in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a door, and then just do 1, 2, 3 there, like that. And then 1 to the right. So you got your doorway there, there's a block to the right, and 2 to the left there. Excuse me, and then you're going to have stairs there, so smooth quartz. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 to the left, and then 1, 2, 3. And this is, I suppose, where the staircase is going to be doubled up, so just bring that up there. There's no continuation though, so this will just stop at 4 blocks high. So let's get this done. Okay, so that's that. So obviously you would just thingy that off like that. I suppose you could tidy it up a little bit somehow. I don't know. Maybe like that or something. I don't know, it's up to you. Excuse me. That's that staircase encased now. Before we carry on. And obviously, before we carry on, actually we'll deal with this. This one is obviously going to be 5 high because this is going up to the next deck. So it needs to be a block above that. Just like that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that will look like that when you're done. So we'll get that out of the way, because why not? But from this line here, you're just going to basically do a line there, like that. Right, okay. Right, so at the back of this staircase now, you're just going to basically run a line up to the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, and that is going to be the mail room. So we'll just deal with these pillars real quick before we carry on with the layout. So we'll start from this corner here. So just come 1 block into the right there. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block, 1 there. I think they're going to be 4 high altogether. Yeah. Obviously for the sake of your ceiling you might need to knock a block out and have it like that instead. But just see how it goes with your ceiling. Right, from that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th block, another one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block, another one there. Right, so that's that dealt with. I'll just deal with these tiny rooms at the back here. These are also caged rooms. They're tiny, but yeah, there we go. Right, so there's 2 block gap here, and there's just 2. And then 2 there, and then a door, and then 2. And that's a caged room. 2 there, and then a door, and then 2. 2, a door, and then 3, and then 1 there. And as already mentioned, they are all caged rooms. If you want to put signs in there, or if you don't, it's up to you. Right, so from this bit here, it's another 2 forward there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, and then a doorway, and then 4, and that is a caged room also. Right, so 3rd block in here, 1, the doorway, and then 1, 2, 3, then 2 to the right, and that's a caged room. And then from this block, there's 1 there, and then a door, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forward like that, and then just very briefly turn the other way and get these 2 stairs in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just finish this wall off here. It connects up to that. Right, so that's that. Just let me do this line here. So from this block here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As for this staircase, because it's one going over the top of the other, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 5 high altogether. Just want to show you how to build the staircases in, so there's no confusion, because this, for all I know, might be the first ever tutorial of mine that you've followed. You might not have ever followed the other ones, so you might not be used to how they go in exactly. So let's carry these on up here like that. Right, so that's that. As for the underneath bit here, you could just tidy this up, put some upside down stairs like that. Hopefully nothing will stop you going down, so that's fine. Ugh. It's eerie down here. I don't like it. Right, that's that staircase dealt with, so that's been tidied up there. And then you've got your staircase going over the top of it. So that's that. So obviously I went over that just in case you're not used to how the staircases work. You might not have followed any of my other tutorials, so this might be a first for you. So anyway, right. So this big old thing here, if you just come to the right hand side of it, so the very corner block, basically just going to run a line up to the other side. There is a doorway at the other side, but I don't even need to really count it in, because it's the very last block. So just leave the last block for a doorway there. And that is going to be the squash court. So I suppose I could go over this real quick because it's simple. So from the doorway, you basically want a 5 block gap, and then with smooth quartz you're just going to run a line all the way up, but obviously it's part of the flooring, not a wall. So a line all the way up. Okay, and then from this block here to the 11th, you're just going to run a line either side of it, like that. And that is the very start of your squash court gone in. Obviously this is this goes up a couple of decks, so this will be finalised when we're on the next deck up. So that's that, and that is going to be leading onto a staircase, but I haven't marked that in yet, so I'll have to do that in a minute when we finish this layout before we carry on. But let's just get this bit finished for now. So hopefully you're keeping up okay and I'm not going too fast. I hope I'm not going too fast. Right, so from this staircase that we've just done, we'll go from there. Go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 to the right, and then a doorway there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, a door, and then 1. And these are just cabins. These aren't caged rooms, they're cabins. So 1 block gap, 1 there, and then a door, and then 1, 2, 3, and then a door, and then 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forward, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, and just put a block there. That'll just be a wall separating the rooms. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 there, like that. And then just finish that wall off. Okay, there's going to be 1 block gap again, and there'll be a door there. Just put one to the right there like that, and then 2, and a line there. 1, a door, and then 2, and then a line there. 1, a door, and then 2, and a line there. And then from this bit here, 1, 2, third block back, you want 2, a door, and then 2. And then from this bit here, it's 2 there, and then a line across, and that is Squash Racket Court Store. That's where you get your stuff for the squash court, I guess. Right, continuing on. 1, a door, and then 2, and then a line across there. 1, a door, and then 3, and a line across there. 1, and a door. And like I said, these are, to my knowledge, just cabins. So that is the layout done there. I am going to have to deal with this staircase through here, because right now, because it does cut into this bunker here for one of the boiler rooms. So I just need to get that marked out, because there's a staircase that goes up there. I guess we ran out of space, I'm not sure. Maybe that's how it was on the real ship, don't know. But we'll see. But yes, I do need to get that marked out before we do anything else. Yeah, I'll just show you what I mean really quick. So you're not going into it blind. You see how it cuts into the bunker there. This is basically what I just need to quickly mark this out. Then we can get that built in, and then fill in everything else. Well, I guess I will be right back. Okay, so I am back, and hopefully you follow this next bit okay, because it is a bit meh through there. Right, so mark this doorway out for you first. So from this doorway here, this block, 1, 2, so knock the 3rd and the 4th block out there. So that's just a start, and obviously knock through your bulkhead as well. And there probably is a piece of this wall on this side as well, so knock all 3 pieces out. So you've just got an opening. Yeah, so I'll take this bit nice and slow so you can definitely follow it okay. So you've got your opening now. So with quartz, just do 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got 4 pieces coming through like that. It should touch that back wall there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. And then drag it 2 across. You are going to have to cut into this this wall here. Right, so obviously that is going to go up to the height of the next deck. Just like that. So just get that wall in at the back first. And then you can fill this one in as well. Where am I? Yes. Sorry, getting myself a bit confused now. Yeah, just bring that up like that so that you've got that. And obviously you're going to have to cut this bit out as well. Just like that. Right, so let's tidy that bit up there like that. Alright, and then on this side, just a full block there, and then 2 stair pieces there. This red bit back here doesn't really matter, I don't know why I actually put it in. But yeah, you're going to start with 2 stairs there, so that should bring it up to that wall you've just put in. And you're just going to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should bring you out to your next deck. Okay, and all we're going to do is tidy this wall up. So you're going to have to take out part of the bulkhead and just replace it with quartz, just so it's a nice colour for the staircase. Yes, you're going to have to just replace those like that. And I suppose we'll deal with the rest of that on when we're on this bit of the deck. But at least that bit's tidied up for now. Yeah, that's what you should have for now. Maybe cut an extra one out there, so you've got plenty of room. Like I said, we'll finalise that staircase properly on the next deck, but that's what you should have for now. So yeah, you just tidy it up, make it look like a staircase really, and I really hope that you followed that bit okay. Just put pale doors there so you know that's that. So it just leads into that staircase there. Leads up to the next deck. So I really hope that went in okay for you, because I don't know how better else to explain it, to be honest. Yeah, that's that. Anyway, so now I guess I can show you how the rooms are kitted out. Excuse me. And then, yes. Right, so, caged rooms. Similar to what we've done on the deck below, I think. So they're just shelves and some cages, really. There's not much else you can do, to be honest. They all look the same. These tiny ones here, it's just some shelves and some bars over the front, really. Nothing special. You could do something similar or your own design. It's entirely up to you. But that is all the caged rooms. So these are cabins. All these ones through here. Very similar design to what we did in the last section over there. You got them wardrobes and stuff. And they're all cabins. And then for this store here, it's just some shelves, that's it. Nothing special. There's nothing else in the squash court, at least just yet. I suppose the biggest detail really is this, is it mail room? Yeah, the mail room. Are these little, what are they called? Pigeonholes? Maybe, I guess. I didn't actually design these, so I'm not sure who designed them. But basically, let's see if we can just at least copy one. You got one there like that, and then stairs like that, and then stairs like that, and then yeah, like that I suppose. Pretty simple to do really, if you want to do some pigeonholes and stuff. Yeah, you could do something similar, or do your own design, I guess. But yeah, they're dotted throughout. There's some bars here as well. Nice sofa. Some shelves. And I guess thing is for mail there. But yeah, it's a pretty simple design really. You could probably get quite creative in there, make it look all nice and shit. But yeah, that's part 32 done. So obviously at this point, if you haven't already, you can just do all your ceilings now. Pull the decks over, put your ceilings in, and yeah, that'll do for this front part of the ship. We've got all that back bit to deal with, and like I said, possibly in the next part we'll be starting to put the pool in, which does, I don't think it overly cuts into the boiler room. I don't think you're going to see it with how this ceiling was designed by Brett, I believe. This shouldn't cut into too much, so yeah, it should be okay. That's cool. Make a start on the pool. Awesome. Right, but that is it for part 32. I hope you followed along okay. And as you can see, some progress is being made with the pippling. Just thought I'd mention that real quick. Right, yep, that's it for part 32. I really do hope you followed along okay, especially with that staircase that we had to put in just now. If you had any problems, please let me know, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But yes, that's it for part 32. I hope to catch you in part 33, and thank you for watching.